Wizard of Legend is an action roguelike that thrives on quick reflexes and clever spell combinations. The combat feels energetic, with every run encouraging experimentation through a wide selection of arcana that change how battles flow. Dungeons keep encounters exciting with shifting layouts and enemies that demand sharp timing. Progression never feels dull, since unlocking and mixing new spells constantly opens up fresh strategies. It's a game that rewards persistence and creativity, making each attempt through the chaos feel rewarding and fun.
Tell me, pretender.
Curse of the Dead Gods is a challenging roguelike that rewards patience and smart decisions. Every run feels fresh thanks to shifting temples, unpredictable traps, and weapons that change the rhythm of combat. The risk-reward system tied to curses adds a clever layer of tension, making each step into the darkness both dangerous and exciting. The combat feels weighty, the atmosphere oozes danger, and the sense of progression keeps each attempt worthwhile. It's a game that constantly pushes for one more run, and that pressure feels rewarding.
It's coming from this tower.
We must save the village.
Astalon Tears of the Earth stands out with its retro visuals and atmospheric soundtrack that instantly pull players into its mysterious world. The game's clever level design rewards exploration, while the character switching mechanic adds refreshing depth to combat and puzzles. Each run feels rewarding, with meaningful upgrades that make progression satisfying. Its lore-rich world and challenging boss battles keep the adventure engaging throughout. A thoughtful, well-crafted tribute to old-school action platformers with modern finesse.
Lay waste to the malevolent, lest the night prevail.
East 9 Monstrum Nox captivates with fast-paced combat, slick traversal mechanics, and a mysterious tale set within the shadowy city of Balduck. The unique abilities of the Monstrums make exploration incredibly fun, while the soundtrack fuels the action with adrenaline-pumping energy. Each character feels distinct, both in battle and personality, and the pacing keeps things fresh without dragging. An engaging adventure that hooks from the first chapter and keeps momentum all the way through. Under Night in Birth Excel, Lake Clear is a stylish fighter with striking character designs and an intense combat system that rewards precision and smart decision-making. Each match feels energetic, with mechanics like the GRD system adding strategic depth that keeps battles engaging. The soundtrack matches the action with driving rhythms, while the stages set a bold atmosphere. Story segments expand the lore with plenty of personality, making every character feel distinct. As a fighting game, it achieves something special that keeps players returning. Ultra Age slashes through with fast-paced combat and slick swordplay that keeps battles energetic and rewarding. The futuristic setting and vibrant visuals keep the momentum high as the story pushes forward. Weapon swapping mid-combo adds an exciting layer of depth, encouraging strategy in every encounter. Enemies are varied and require timing to overcome, making each fight feel distinct. The soundtrack complements the action well, creating an engaging rhythm throughout. Ultra Age proves to be a thrilling and well-crafted action romp. Disco Elysium, The Final Cut is an absorbing detective RPG that thrives on player choice, sharp writing, and a world dripping with atmosphere. The dialogue is layered with humor, philosophy, and raw humanity, making each interaction feel weighty and memorable. Character progression feels organic, shaped by the strange and often hilarious thoughts unlocked along the way. The freedom to approach investigations in wildly different ways keeps things fresh, while the art direction and voice acting make the city of Revachol feel alive in every corner.
Reality, baby.
Sure thing, champ.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition is a fantastic dive into the digital world, mixing monster collecting with engaging turn-based battles. The story is layered with mystery, and the character interactions keep each chapter interesting. Digivolution is addictive, encouraging experimentation and long-term team building. The art style is colorful with sleek designs that make every Digimon feel unique. As a collection, it's a rewarding journey that rewards patience and curiosity, making it easy to sink hours into without losing interest. VIII, Lacrimosa of Dana stands out with fast-paced combat, a gripping dual-protagonist story, and a deeply satisfying sense of progression. The vibrant world feels alive, with each area inviting exploration and rewarding curiosity. Combat is fluid and responsive, keeping battles engaging throughout. Music enhances the mood with an energetic, memorable soundtrack. The village building system adds depth without slowing the pace. A compelling journey that keeps the momentum strong through its well-crafted gameplay and engaging narrative arcs. Fight and Rage is a thrilling beat-em-up that captures the spirit of classic arcade brawlers with modern flair. The fast-paced combat keeps players engaged, and the diverse cast of characters adds depth to the gameplay. Levels are packed with intense action and clever enemy designs that challenge reflexes without feeling overwhelming. The soundtrack energizes every fight, enhancing the adrenaline rush. This game is a fantastic pick for fans of the genre looking for raw, satisfying combat and non-stop excitement. Metal Slug Tactics reinvents the classic run-and-gun series into a thrilling turn-based strategy game. The hand-drawn art style captures the iconic Metal Slug look with vivid detail and fluid animations. Combat is engaging, with diverse unit abilities that encourage tactical thinking and creative approaches. The story keeps players invested, while missions balance challenge and fun. This game is a refreshing take that respects its roots while bringing something new to the table for strategy fans. Overland is a tactical survival game that rewards careful planning and tough decisions. Each run feels tense, with limited resources forcing creative strategies to keep the group alive while moving across a post-apocalyptic landscape. The minimal art style and atmospheric sound design create a sense of unease that matches the desperate road trip vibe. Companions, whether human or animal, add real weight to choices, making small victories feel rewarding. It's a game that thrives on tension and rewards patience with satisfying moments of survival. Mary's Skelter finale sinks deep into its twisted dungeon-crawling tale, keeping tension high with turn-based combat and blood-soaked aesthetics. Each jail setting feels distinct, packed with traps, puzzles, and nightmarish enemies. The Blood Maiden's abilities create exciting synergy in battle, while the dark fairy tale tone remains consistent. For fans of narrative-driven RPGs with tactical depth and a macabre atmosphere, this final chapter maintains strong momentum and rewards patience with layered storytelling. My Friend Pedro is a wild ballet of bullets, slow-motion flips, and stylish chaos. The controls feel responsive, making every spin, dodge, and wall jump satisfying. The absurd humor and talking banana give it a strange but entertaining personality. Levels are creative, pushing inventive gunplay and movement. Each stage feels like a playground for action. The soundtrack keeps the momentum going, while the visuals add a slick comic book flair. It's a strange ride, but one that keeps momentum with clever action and flair. New Super Lucky's Tale is a colorful 3D platformer full of heart, humor, and lighthearted adventure. The level design feels thoughtful, mixing puzzle solving, exploration, and classic platforming with a smooth difficulty curve. Lucky is an endearing character, and the upbeat tone never overstays its welcome. The game's art style and soundtrack add warmth to the journey, making it an enjoyable escape. It's an easy pick for those who appreciate relaxed, feel-good games with a nostalgic touch. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap brings classic action platforming to life with vibrant hand-drawn art and engaging gameplay. Transforming into different characters adds depth and variety, making exploration rewarding. The music complements the atmosphere perfectly, enhancing the nostalgic vibe without feeling outdated. Challenges feel fair and encourage thoughtful strategy, while the world design invites curiosity and skillful navigation. This game is a delightful journey for fans of retro-inspired adventures. Owlboy is an adventure that feels both thoughtful and engaging. The world is rich with detail, each area inviting careful exploration. Characters are memorable, and their interactions add depth to the story. The platforming and flight mechanics feel intuitive, making movement satisfying without being frustrating. Puzzles challenge without overwhelming, and the progression feels steady and rewarding. Music and visuals create a sense of wonder that complements the gameplay, keeping the journey enjoyable from beginning to end. Shady Part of Me is a compelling game with Hannah Murray's voice and an enthralling creative style. Players travel with a little girl and her shadow, overcoming emotional challenges in fascinating dreamscapes. The story is full of surprising twists and unexpected events, inspiring players to learn, participate, and grow. The game effortlessly changes between 2D and 3D action, and players may use time to conquer obstacles. The distinctive watercolor painting style brings bizarre surroundings to life, while meditative puzzles help to uncover the dreamy reality.
A lifelong passion.
Beasts of Maravilla Island is a 3D game in which players take on the role of a wildlife photographer and explore Maravilla Island's fascinating habitats. The game tries to restore humanity's faith in the mystical as the island's protecting enchantment deteriorates. Marina Montez, equipped with her grandfather's notebook and camera, must travel the island, solve puzzles, and interact with its unique flora and animals to find and photograph the amazing monsters. The game includes over 50 unique species, 3 separate natural zones, and countless opportunities to capture amazing images.
And bring back something beautiful.
Immortal Realms Vampire Wars is a deep strategy game that mixes turn-based tactics with card-driven mechanics. Command vampire clans through dark campaigns, making meaningful choices that affect both battles and story progression. The tactical depth keeps each encounter engaging, with careful planning and resource management rewarding patience. Strategic battles feel rewarding, and the lore-rich setting adds weight to each decision. A satisfying challenge for those who enjoy thoughtful strategy and vampire-themed storytelling.
Too, so I can finally be at rest.
A great pirate sailed the oceans.
Who goes there?
Nelly Cootalot the Fowl Fleet is a delightful point-and-click adventure with clever puzzles and witty dialogue. The humor is consistently entertaining, keeping the mood light and engaging. The hand-drawn visuals are colorful and detailed, creating a lively world to explore. Puzzle variety encourages thoughtful problem-solving without feeling frustrating. Characters are memorable and interactions often spark laughter. Timing and logic challenges add satisfying moments of accomplishment, making exploration genuinely enjoyable. The game's charm makes it hard to put down.
Great! See you in the dinghy!
What dinghy?
Superliminal turns perception into a playground, challenging players to rethink how objects and space interact. Each puzzle stretches logic in clever ways, making even simple tasks feel inventive. The gradual escalation of complexity keeps engagement high, and the visual perspective tricks are consistently clever, prompting both thought and laughter. Progressing through the game encourages experimentation and rewards curiosity, creating a sense of accomplishment with each solved puzzle. It's a unique test of observation and imagination. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.